Hello, great minds. Hope you're doing awesome today and having a lovely day. I hope you are feeling all right. It's my pleasure to be right in front of your face on the podcast series, Finding Your Drive Back. And with me, I have an eminent and amazing personality, my dear wife, the only sugar in my tea, the only mosquito in my room that is permitted to bite me, suck my blood, and chop my money. You're welcome, my dear wife.
Thank you,
It's good to have you on this series. Thank you so much for joining me on this series. Yes, life is so beautiful and there are so many amazing moments in life. The beauty of life lies in the ability to dream, the ability to set goals, and also the ability to achieve those goals. And I mean, there is nothing that can be as sweet as finding purpose and chasing after purpose with all your heart. But the truth is, we cannot run away from the very fact that there are times we will be down in life. I mean, emotionally, we will have times that, practically speaking, we are emotionally sleeping and lying on the floor, where even your spouse might find it difficult to help you, where even your kids might find it difficult to help you. There are times you will lose your drive so much that your pastor cannot help you. There are times you lose your drive so much that no motivational speaker or motivational speaker can actually help you out of that situation, but you yourself. Let me tell you a little story. Some times back, I was heavily depressed. I couldn't do anything. I practically had no drive. I prayed. I found no answers. I fasted. I was still the same way. I hung out with friends. It got worse. And I asked myself, what could be the solution to this dilemma? So some of you call it dilemma. Sorry. If you're in Canada, I don't know, US or UK. Me, I know it as dilemma. So I was asking myself, what could be the solution to this? And a few moments after, a friend of mine called me and said, oh boy, come now, make we go jam. That you get this rehearsal where I want make we do together, make we just flow together, you know. I love the way I spoke broken now. Pidgin English sounds like a foreigner. So, and a friend of mine said, okay, let's do this thing. So I picked up my guitar. I hurried to his studio. We jammed and jammed and jammed and jammed. You know, when musicians tell you, say, we fire. I tell you, we fire, man. And by the time I got home, my wife was asking, is this the same person? I mean, the glow on my face was practically different, right?
That's true. That's true.
My kids, you know, kids normally, when you don't look happy, they try to avoid you. Now my kids came. They were rushing me like kilo day. And, you know, it was such an amazing moment, a moment of joy for me and my family, because it was like, wow, I found that drive back. And this was the defining thing. If you don't find one thing you are happy doing that helps you to reach out to your world and make impact, I tell you, you are finished. Why?
Everyone needs to have that one thing that motivates them.
Thank you.
It's so important.
Very
because,
important.
There will be some times in your life that you can't do some things that you are doing, like you will be depressed and all that.
That's
so
true.
what are you going to do? What will you do to motivate yourself? So you need to discover that one thing. It could be maybe listening to messages.
Yeah.
It could be listening to motivational speakers.
Yeah.
It's so important for you to find one thing. It could be reading books.
Yeah.
Because
That's true.
it's necessary for individual to have that particular thing that motivates you whenever you are down.
That's true. That's true. So for me, that one thing was music at that point. You know, even though I do so many other things, but that one thing that got me, you know, let me not use the wrong word, that got me back on my feet was music. I got to play and I was happy. And the truth is, a lot of times that one thing will be something that connects you to people, not takes you away from people.
That's true.
Music connects me to people. For her, writing connects her to people. Reading connects her to people. Reading connects me to people also. So music, playing music practically for me helps me walk away from depression. Most times when I'm at home, And she sees that I'm down. She's okay, go and pick your guitar. I know things will change. And suddenly when I pick up my guitar, the whole atmosphere changes. You know, it changes for me. It creates more like a soft landing for me now to begin and find my drive back. Another thing I love to do is media. I found media some years back, and for example, this video now you're watching, we are shooting right here at the Sound Bank multi-purpose media room in the city of Ibadan. This is a media room where you can have your events, seminars, have them covered, live streaming, virtual conferencing, session photography, graphics design, brand consulting, and lots more, video production, podcasts like we're doing right now. You can actually have your podcast recorded and also streamed live. So I love media. This is media I'm doing right now. And I love to do it with all my heart. It's the Soundbank Music and Media Hub. So we also do music here.
That's
and,
true.
you know, recordings and all of that. So that's one thing you need to find it.
Just look for it.
And that's one thing, like I said, must connect you to people, not take you away from people. It must connect you to people so that you can make impact. We are not built separately. We are not built in isolation. We are built in unity. We are built in harmony. We are built in multitude. Let me put it that way. So whatever it is, that one thing must be something that connects you, that gives you a voice also to speak to your world and do awesome things. So thank you for being on this podcast. I don't know if you have something to add, my sweetheart.
As you have said, we all need that one thing to motivate us. It's so important in order for us to gain back our energy. Let me put it that way.
That's right. Energy. Yeah, energy.
It's important for us to find that one thing, because sometimes you feel like giving up, I must say.
True.
Very true. You there should be something that you always run to motivate you, to give you the drive that you need to move on in life.
That is true. That is true. I must practically say, even before this particular shoot, I had a state of mind that was not ready to do much. But the moment we started the set design, preparing the cameras, did a test run, saw the outcome, like I'm looking at the screen right now, looking at the outcome on the screen, I'm like, wow, this is good. Okay, let's go for it.
That's true.
So you must find something that gives you your drive back. Now, whenever you do that thing, everything changes.
That's
I
true.
tell you the truth, sometimes you might think it's your village people doing you. That's why you are depressed. You might think it's your village people that are sitting on your destiny. My brother, my sister, wake up. It might not be your village people. It might be you doing yourself. You just haven't probably found that thing.
Dig it up.
That is your passion. That when you do, brings you joy and brings joy to other people. So I urge you today, find that one thing and live a life filled with happiness. Thank you so much for being on this amazing series, Finding Your Drive Back. There are other series we're going to have, or other sessions we're going to have on this series coming soon. But today, the first thing we talked about is one thing. Find that one thing. Of course, there are several other ways to find your drive back, but that one thing, first and foremost, find it, find purpose, fulfill destiny, make impact. Thank you so much. I remain Oluwatobi Ajiboye, Africa's #1 bass guitar mentor, music coach, content creator, professional live streamer, and virtual conferencing service provider. And here with me is
Bumi Ajiboye.
That's all. That's all to your name. You don't finish me. So this is Bumi Ajiboye, my dear wife. She is an amazing writer. She loves to read. She loves to cook. She loves to visit people. She loves children. And she's an amazing support system also. So thank you so much. God bless you. Until next time, have an amazing day. Bye.